Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have another budget store find. This time it's the board game Lord of the Rings: The Search, a game from Peter Neugebauer, illustrations from John Howe, brought to you by Rio Grande Games. Picked this up for $1.99 and 50% off. Lord of the Rings: The Search for Mount Doom. Two hobbits, Sam and Frodo, begin their journey in the Shire and travel through the unknown lands of Middle-earth. Through their travels, they meet others who join them on their journey, face dangers they must overcome, and hopefully find the One Ring so they can take it to Mount Doom and there destroy it. Who of the two will win the race and earn the fame in this oft-repeated adventure? It tells you about your table of contents. It says an exciting tile laying and exploring game for two players who can play, adults and children ages 10 and up. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes to play. Again, this game was brought to you by Rio Grande Games. For more information, go to riograndegames.com. So there you go, gives you a little background information of what's inside the box and everything else you have down here. This game was released in 2001. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. So again, from J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings: The Search, for two players aged 10 and up. And here we go, we can read this. The 3 rings for the Elven Kings under the skies, 7 for the Dwarf Lords in their halls of stone, 9 for mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the Dark Lord on this dark throne in the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. 1 king to rule, 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie. Of course, famous quote by J.R.R. Tolkien. And we read that in the back. Helpful aid them in their search. It says, two hobbits, Frodo, Sam, search for Mount Doom to destroy 1 ring. Their adventure begins in the Shire, and during their search, they explore the unknown lands of Middle-earth. On their journey, they encounter dangerous foes, but meet helpful companions to aid them in their search. There's your table of contents. We've got our goal. It says the goal of the game is for the two hobbits to first explore the unknown lands of Middle-earth, gathering victory points along the way. Then, when they have completed their exploration and the location of Mount Doom is known, the two hobbits race to the mountain. The game ends when one of the hobbits reaches Mount Doom. The players then adds up their victory points. The player with the most points is the winner. There's your preparation, land tiles, general rules for placing tiles, rules for placing neutral land tiles, regions, closed regions, encountered spaces, playing the game. There are 3 phases of the game: building the base for Middle-earth, exploring Middle-earth, and race to Mount Doom. Building the base for Middle-earth, there's your starting tile. Exploring Middle-earth, the different tiles, putting them together. You're basically creating one big map. Draw a land tile, Mount Doom, phase 3, race to Mount Doom. Special powers of the encounter tokens. You have different blue encounter tokens. You have an Ent, you have a Golem, the ring. You also have, what's it say up here? Gwahir, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I'm not sure. Green and yellow encounter tokens: Gandalf, Aragorn, Gimli, Boromir, Pippin, and Merry, Sting, Andril, Mithril, Galadriel, Legolas, Elven Cloak. Brown encounter tokens: you have Orcs, Orc Chieftain, Trolls, Balrog, and Shelob. You want to buy a boat, and the game end and scoring that they have here, and all the good people who brought you this game. In the back is the game summary and scoring summary, how you do all those things. So there you go. There's your rule book. Rule book is a total of 7 pages, and 1 page of your summary in the back. Then we also have a little advertisement of all the other games coming out by Rio Grande. Back in the day, we have done some unboxing for different Rio Grande games. You could always look back and you can find some of those, that content also on the page. So first things first, we have this here, which is the, obviously, a volcano erupting, which is cool. So we've got one of those. And you've got a bunch of tiles. So we'll start with the tiles. And we have some smaller tiles and larger tiles. So here's your game board tiles. Nothing on the back. You have this on the front. So these are tiles that you're going to combine for one reason or another and try to make the map. So there's one tile. Another tile. There's the dragon overhead. And there's the castle. Oh, got the dragon flying by again. Looks like a castle there, I'm not sure. Another castle. Fortress there. So there's some of your tiles. So your tiles are in a box in 4 different sections. I do not believe there's any, when they put the tiles in the box, there was any rhyme or reason. But here they are put in any specific order. So there you go, some more tiles. And I see the dragon on these tiles. Again, you have to read the instructions. It's not a how-to play video. This is just an unboxing of what's inside the box. So again, the rules will be covered in more detail, explaining to you where all these locations are, how to set the tiles, where your starting tile is, all those things of that nature. And when the dragon's on there, I'm assuming there's going to be something that you're going to have to do to combat that. Or to hide, to run away, to do whatever the characters are going to do. You also have this here. And last but not least, we have these as well. It's like a graveyard of some kind. And there's that dragon again. Some kind of ship. That's the eagle. Sure, that is there. There you go. So those are your game tiles. Again, they go together, as you can tell. Again, not saying that these are put together the correct way, but that's all you got to do. You just lay them down and put it that way, and it works. Okay. It's a tile placement game, so that's easy. You have 2 oversized tiles as well. One that looks like this, on that side. Very cool. And you have another one. So you have 2 identical ones. These are your oversized. Then you have some other tokens here. Try to show them to you the best way I can. They're 2-sided. So you have some, okay, so there's one of the characters that they're talking about, the Ent. Nothing on that side, so you got the Ent with the blue ones up there. Again, it just looks like a cave to me, I don't know. Then you have an orc. Obviously that's something you're gonna have to fight, is an orc. So you put your orc over there. Gwei here. Wait, I'm looking at maybe to me that's another cave entrance, looks like. Then we have another orc over here. So you're flipping tiles. All right, so that's blank there. So this says, oh, let's see what that says. That says file. Over here. Cave entrance. Oh, we got a troll this time. Sting, the sword. Okay. So that's magic items that you're finding. Okay, that looks like the cave entrance again. All right, then we have the Ent again. This looks like you might be running into more than one of those. Okay, see what else we got here. Okay, so let's take a look what else we have here. More cave entrance there. Another cave entrance there, it looks like. Not sure whether it's a cave entrance or not, but let's see what we got here. We have the Orc Chieftain. You gotta get the Orc Chieftain. That's cool. And then you have that, which is, again, grasslands. And you have Galadriel. Looks like that's an elf. Another orc. Got a couple more orcs. I got another troll, another orc. So again, you're going to be fighting these guys as you're going along. Look, these look like cliffs. So I guess you're running into them. Again, the rules will explain to you when these all pop out, how they're turned over. I'm assuming it's placed face down in a forest. So if it was like this would be placed there, and then you flip this tile over, and then you'd see this guy was hanging out in Pippin. So there's Pippin. He's a friend. Got that blue. Then you have Gollum. He's one running around, my precious, my precious. Okay, we got it. Boromir, that's a friend. It's an ally. So you have Gollum, all right. So I'm assuming green means that's an ally. Yellow is a special item or treasure that you find. This is the enemies that you're fighting. These are enemies, and these may be neutral characters. I'm not quite sure. Because I know Gollum's not really good. He's not really bad. He's just, you know, all consumed by the ring. So there's another entrance there, it looks like. And then we have an Orc Chieftain again. Let's put him over here. Legolas right there. Let's see, an elf warrior. Aragorn is the human. I think he's the man who would be king or is king at the end. I'm not sure. Then you have Balrog, which is, of course, one big thing you have to fight. Gandalf. Then you have Merry. And then you have the one ring to control it all, the ring. You have Athelas. Not quite sure what that is. Then you have, again, the openings, cave. Maybe that's supposed to mean light and dark. It's dark in a cave, and then you flip the tile over. I'm not quite sure. Again, you have to read the rule book. I'll have to read the rule book and go through. Pretty straightforward overall. And then here we go. We're gonna get another one of those cave things. So you got a bunch of those things. Night and dark. Mithril. This goes right here. It's the same back. Again, these tile placements. There you go. Then you have Gimli. Who's a hero. And then you have Lembas. Another treasure. That bird keeps showing up, so I'm not sure what that's all about. You have Elven Rope. A special item. Then you have the Ent again. Then you have here Andrel. You have Shellbob. Not sure what that is. Obviously nothing good. It's got that same backing. You got the Elven Cloak, which you put on, makes you disappear. Or the ring that makes you disappear, I don't remember. And then you have two figures. They look almost the same. Not the greatest amount of detail, but they will definitely do. Your hobbits, I should say. Who are on there. So those are your people movers. And there they are, your two guys. So there you have it. That's everything that's included, and that concludes our unboxing of today's budget store find, Lord of the Rings: The Search, brought to you by J.R.R. Tolkien, a game for 2 players, brought to you by Rio Grande Games. Again, this game is for it's for 2 players, ages 10 up, and it takes about 30 to 40 minutes to play, and it's brought to you by Rio Grande Games. More information, go to riograndegames.com. And as always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you could always hit that hit the like button and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. It's truly appreciated. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.